Well, I'm expecting some nasty twistedness in this trailer, I must say, Jeannine, because this is a pretty nasty, twisted movie.
Yes, I mean, definitely a movie you would expect to be far more schlocky than it turned out to be. So, I'm wondering how
Yeah.
the trailer sold it in this era.
Or yes, or just far more. Yeah, I mean, schlocky's a great word, even if it's not like a real word. It's a
Yeah,
word that just makes sense for the
yeah,
attitude of so many 80s mainstream horror movies
yeah,
that are just purely, if they're not gratuitous, they are at least in your face with everything
yeah,
that they have to give. And subtlety maybe doesn't play the biggest role in horror in the 80s.
yeah,
Yet the Stepfather that we covered on the latest Morgan Hasn't Seen to continue our decades of horror series that we are doing over there on the podcast feed, the It's a Wonderful podcast feed, of course. Go and check that out. If you haven't already, go and check out our episode talking about the Stepfather.
yes,
Um, it's a movie that I think is quite subtle in its
yeah,
presentation of its own its own, I'm going to say, twistedness again,
yeah,
its own kind of strange, or its characters, its central characters,
yeah,
strange, different mentality onto what it means to be in a family, to
yeah,
what it means to him, and to how he kind of, I suppose, manifests his own ideas of
yeah, of family
family, and
values, yeah.
should they then end up going against what he believes in, it doesn't end well for them often, does it? No.
Yeah. So I'm really curious to see this trailer, how they portray this character, what elements they focus on, if they kind of play into the silly aspects of this movie, or if they really, you know, take it fully self-serious as the movie kind of did for
Yeah,
itself.
I mean, I must say, I am expecting a level of shock again from this trailer, a level
Yeah,
of
or are
come
they
and
gonna be
see
a
this,
little
you'll see some.
playful with it, you know? Curious.
Perhaps,
Yeah.
perhaps, but I am expecting come and see this movie, you'll see some nasty kills,
Yeah.
because even in 1987, I think people still maybe want to go and see that, even though
Yeah,
slashers is a
slasher.
genre,
Yeah.
and The Stepfather isn't a slasher movie, but slashers as a genre, yes, okay, have petered out by the late 80s and have become very silly.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how they actually put this trailer together, whether they're still going for the slasher vibes that,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe could get away with going for, or whether it actually takes itself as the more serious horror thriller that it is.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Let's
All
go.
right.
Let's have a look. The Stepfather. That is the title of the movie.
Morrison isn't his real name. What is it? God knows, we don't.
Oh,
His
this is
personal
already
history was
serious. I
falsified.
like
His
it.
kids were untraceable. It was possible Morrison had done it before.
Investigative.
Yeah.
You can call me sentimental, I don't care. I have
Screeching
beautiful
violin.
friends, I have a wonderful new family.
Okay, putting stuff in there that's
Can we get
not
this little guy home?
essentially in the movie.
That's my girl.
Oh, I like the music.
Yeah.
Well done to the music of
Yeah.
this trailer.
Very like mystery.
I don't know. It's just something about him.
Yes, he's a weirdo.
Yeah. They're incorporating the poster image, that really great
They
poster
are.
image in here. I love that. This build.
All we need is a farmer around here.
You're a good boy. He's a good boy. Isn't he a good boy? Your daddy's little angel.
Hi, honey.
Okay.
This is really creepy. I like
Yeah.
this a
Crazy
lot.
creep, don't you talk to your father that way. He's not my father. How can you even bear to let him touch you? Stop it.
Like the
Don't
fade
think we
in.
need the silly slapping there.
Honey, about what?
About what is happening to our family.
I'm taking care of it.
He scares me, Dr. Pondering.
Who am I here? Help me! Help! You're a very bad girl.
Okay, they does get a little playful there at the
Stepfather.
end.
It does, just a little
Okay.
bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
It's
Yes.
a solid build, and like it's absolutely one of my favorite posters. That poster. So the fact that they incorporated that in kind of these in between, building the story was kind of cool. I liked that.
I think I would have almost preferred the full poster to
Kind of,
finish that
yeah,
trailer.
to pan out and show him like the clean faced him in the reflection and like the bearded,
Yeah,
behind uh of
rather
him.
than there be some sort of strange punch through the mirror that
Yeah, so
I don't
dramatic.
think that made much sense,
No,
did it, to
no,
really have in
no.
there? But yeah, like you say, I think the build of that trailer's so good. It does take itself seriously, which was what I wanted. Hints of the more um, killer aspects, I suppose, that I'm taking care of it. Let's have a look at all these knives falling on the kitchen unit
Yeah, he
top.
does actually say the "Who am I" here. They put that line in there. The
He
build of the
does, which is
daughter,
strange, but
building that the daughter's kind of gonna be the one, um, who is really suspicious of him. They do shortchange the guy from the beginning as he is
as he
kind of
was
in the
shortchanged
in
in
the
the
story.
movie anyway.
They open it up, kind of making it seem like this maybe police aspect might be essential to it, but it's more just kind of for exposition purposes more than anything else.
Yeah.
Ultimately. So, I think it works showing just that little bit at the beginning because that's kind of as essential as it is in the
And
actual movie itself.
I don't know, but was the music even that good in the movie?
I mean, I don't think it
Or,
built as well.
or was that trailer's music just top notch?
It started very like a mystery movie, like, it was giving me kind of like Clue kind of vibes, and then it built to more kind of horror thriller feeling by the
Yeah.
by the build, by the climax of the trailer, so I think that was really good. I thought that was really well done, and it did get a little bit kind of silly and playful at the end with, "Daddy's little girl," kind of
It did,
thing,
but
so
should it have done that? Should
yeah,
it
I
have
think I
done
think
that?
it works. I think it works.
Oh, okay. I maybe don't think it works.
Okay, okay.
I
You were liking
admittedly,
the solid tone throughout, but then you kinda have to I just remind myself of the era of the movie, how these movies
yeah.
typically sell themselves, so you wanna add some kind of fun kinda tagline that plays into the title of your film kinda thing.
I
So,
suppose so. I
yeah,
suppose so. And of course, that is in the movie. That is how the
yeah,
movie tonally kind of balances itself. So
yeah,
I can't be too mad at that because had the trailer been entirely self serious and then the movie had come along with the little bit of wink that it does have in there,
yeah,
then perhaps you would have felt missold, or perhaps you would have watched the movie thinking this is sillier than
yeah,
the trailer told me it was going to be.
yeah,
So yeah, I think that's fair enough. A good trailer though, and a
yeah,
very good movie.
yeah,
Do go and check out the episode if you haven't already of Morgan Hasn't Seen, talking the Stepfather,
yes.
1987's The Stepfather. There, we like, we like that. We
Yeah.
like that. We like doing
Oh, that
the
was good.
retro trailer reactions. Of course, that's why we do them.
Yeah,
Subscribe to this channel. Ding your notification bell for more of these and all the other stuff we have on this channel as well. Subscribe to the main podcast feed. It's a Wonderful Podcast, of course, wherever you get your podcasts on all major platforms. There are links in the description to social media and Patreon and donation and things like that as well. But Jeannine, there is only one thing left to do. In your best stepfather voice,
oh my
and
gosh.
I don't mean like your own nice stepfather. I mean this person.
Evil Terry O'Quinn stepfather. 3, 2, 1.
Very now, very.
Oh no.
I feel.
Oh,
I feel disturbed.
no.
I feel positively disturbed.
Mission accomplished.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.